Guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and today I'm going to do a book review, sort of, on the book P.S. I Like You by Kasie West. So as you can see, it's kind of not the same scenery behind me because I'm actually moving once again, but yeah. So anyways, on to the book. So this was my first go at reading a Kasie West book, which I know it shouldn't have been. But because I've heard all her other books are pretty good, and she's a really good writer and all that. So, but it just took me a while to get there. Um, this is actually a book that came in actually, it's a book that came in two of my subscription boxes back in 2016, and I just never got to them. I just never got to reading it, but finally came around to reading it, and I don't know why I waited so long to read a book by her. I should have listened to what people said about her writing and the characters and just everything, because this book was so adorable. I mean, it's pretty much just like contemporary read, and just the boy girl aspect, almost like every other book you read like that. And but she did it well. She did it well writing them, and it was really cute. And just, I guess, the kind of the storyline is what made it flow and what made it worth that read. And I read it in like 2 or 3 days, which is really good for me, because usually it takes me about 5 days to read something if I'm not really into it. So that's saying something. So what the book is about is a girl named Lily, who is kind of her own person, does her own thing, is her unique. She has a unique. She's unique. She doesn't do what the in crowd does, and her passion is music. And sorry about all the bouncing there. The computer's crazy. Like I said, her passion is music, and she likes the bands that are kind of like indie bands and stuff like that probably a lot of people have heard of. And so when she's sitting in her science class one day bored, it's always science class, or chemistry, yeah. She's sitting on her desk, and she writes, I believe like a sentence from a song that she likes or whatever. That's kind of nobody else would know really. And the next day she comes back to find that there's a sentence underneath, which is part of the song. So she finds out that there's somebody in this school that likes the same music she does, that knows of this band, and this kind of creates a thing for her. And so that pretty much begins this anonymous pen pal writing she has with some other kid in the school who she doesn't know about, who she doesn't know who it is. And it's just every day back and forth they write to each other, and they tell each other about their lives and going-ons and stuff that has happened to them, and just this truth to who they are and not who everyone sees and stuff like this, and these secrets that nobody else knows. And it's really cute. And she's like, kind of just wondering who it is. First she thinks it's a girl, and then a boy, and then she doesn't. But throughout the story you kind of realize who it is, I guess. I don't want to say who it is, but I mean it's pretty obvious. So yeah. But yeah, it's just I love reading the letters they write back and forth. They're just so, I don't know, they're so truthful, and people aren't like that, like face to face usually. When you write something down, that it's more that way. And I mean, I believe that because that's kind of how I am. I can't say stuff to people like face to face. I have a hard time confronting people and telling them how I feel and all this, and so that's kind of why I blog and stuff like that, because it's just easier for me. So I guess in a way I kind of connect with Lily. But also throughout the book she has this best friend that she's with, or this best friend of hers who's pretty amazing too, I guess. And of course she also has this crush on this boy named Lucas, which we see, falls into something, maybe. I'm not gonna say. And then of course she has these popular kids. She hates this one kid. Lily thinks he's this big jerk, and and it was her best friend's ex when they were younger, and just a whole lot of mess. And he's one of the main characters, so we get to see him a lot. And it turns out that he's not the person that everyone sees. He's got more to him than that. And and another aspect I like of the book is Lily's family. Like, you see so few books or YA books that have the full family, like the mother, the dad, the siblings, grandparents and aunts and all this. But this one, she wrote in a big family, and it's just really amazing because you rarely see that. And so she has mom who's like a jewelry maker. She has a dad who designs furniture, and she's got two younger brothers who are just crazy. She's got a older sister whose name is Ashley, which is my name. And it's amazing. I love the family dynamic. I can't speak. The family dynamics in this book, and it's so real. There's a scene in there where they have Thanksgiving, and it's just crazy mess, like food everywhere. And her parents both her parents make a pumpkin pie every year, and they have the kids pick which one is the best, and they don't tell them who made the pie. And it's just stuff like that. And like the mom and the dad tries to make jewelry like the mom, and they always make a little piece, and they don't tell the kids or anything whose piece it is, and they have the kids pick which one they like. And the kids already know which one is which, but they kind of go along with it and even it out, so both the parents, they're not picking favorites or whatever. But it's adorable. And then it's just pretty much that. And throughout the story, it's Lily getting these letters in underneath the desk from this anonymous writer. And I can't say a whole lot without telling you who this person is. But like I said, once you start reading it, you pretty much figure out who this person is. So yeah, but and the ending is sweet too, because we find out who the writer is, and it's just, that kind of happy feeling. You're glad for it, and just everything, all the feels for this book, definitely. So I will definitely be reading her other books, because if they're anything like this one, then I'm sure I would love them. They may be a little bit fluffy, and same as a lot of other books, but that's not the point. It's just adorable. And I know there's quotes in here that I liked, and I can't remember what they are. And I didn't want to write in this book because this is one of the books that I might give away. I don't know. So yeah, it was cute. Like I said, I'm probably be reading her other books. I got her newest one, By Your Side, in one of my other book subscription boxes. So I might be reading that next month. I don't know. Let's just wait and see. If you have any questions or comments, or you've read the book and you loved it, or you didn't like it, or whatever, just leave me some comments below and let me know, and I will definitely read them and comment back. I will see you guys next time.